Hi again, everybody. This is Jim with Atlas. Today we're going to talk about aging and exercise. Aging is something that happens to all of us all of the time, from the time we take our first breath until the time we take our last. Aging is always taking place. As far as exercise goes, it's really bottom line. It's a use it or lose it proposition. The less active we are, the more our body, our physical fitness level decreases. Disuse is the number one cause of physical fitness decline, not aging per se. It's really all about disuse. There are several different dimensions to our physical fitness, and we'll talk about each of those a little bit here. First of all, cardiovascular respiratory, the heart, the vascular system, the arteries and veins, and the lungs. Cardiovascular respiratory fitness is all about oxygen collection and utilization. The heart pumps oxygenated blood throughout our body. The lungs take oxygen from the air into our bodies, onto the red blood cells and throughout our bodies. The blood vessels carry that oxygenated blood throughout our bodies. The red blood cells are the actual site at which oxygen is carried in the hemoglobin. And then the skeletal muscles that we're using in exercise are what actually use the oxygen to oxidize whatever substrates, glycogen and carbohydrate or fat, etc. So all of these different things are involved in our cardiovascular fitness. With disuse, the heart can't pump the stroke volume, the amount of blood the heart can pump per beat decreases, lung volume decreases, vascular systems decrease, less capillaries involved, less red blood cells because we're not using our cardiovascular fitness system, and skeletal muscles tend to atrophy and become less able to work in cardiovascular activity. Body composition, we tend to gain fat with disuse, not just below the skin, but also throughout the muscle tissue, like the marbling of a good steak. We gain fat interabdominally, under the skin, and in the muscle tissue itself. Strength, of course, decreases with lack of use. The muscles tend to shrink or atrophy. Flexibility decreases. How far we can move around our joints also decreases with disuse. Balance decreases. Next week, there will be a separate video on balance, and we'll get more into detail on that. And agility, which is kind of a combination of all of these things. How fast you can move in various dimensions, up, down, side to side, front and back, and do it while maintaining balance. That all decreases too. Thanks for listening again, everybody, and we'll see you again next week. Take care.